be at your side forevermore. You know your love keep on lifting me higher, higher, higher. I say your love keep on lifting me higher, higher. Listen, now once I was downhearted. Disappointment was my closest friend. But then you came and you showed me party. And you know he never showed his face again. That's why your love keep on lifting me higher, higher, higher. I say your love keep on lifting me higher, higher.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's 4 o'clock, which means it's time for Today at POW. It's Monday, 27th of April, 2020.
I'm so glad I finally found you. Yes, that one in a million girls.
If you're here today, do say hello in the comments box. We always love to know who's listening, who's watching.
The world. Let me tell you your love keep on lifting me higher, higher, higher. I say your love keep on lifting me higher, higher. Keep my heart going higher, higher. Keep on lifting. Keep on lifting higher, higher. Keep on lifting
Wow, what was a powerful way to start today's Today at POW, wasn't it? Wonderful to see everyone. We've got Miss Johnson joining us. Hello, Miss Johnson. Hello, boys. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got an afternoon from the Baker family. Good afternoon, Baker family. I've seen that you've sent me some work through in the last few minutes. I haven't had a chance to download that yet, so we'll see that on Good Morning POW tomorrow. But it all looks very exciting. Hello from Rosa, who's tuning in and giving me a rainbow wave there. Hello, Rosa. Hello to Mrs. Thomas, who sent me a blank message. Thank you very much, Mrs. Thomas. Is that some sort of cryptic message there? Wonderful to see everyone this evening. We've had loads of work shared with us, and lots of people have been inspired by the 5 plays in 5 days challenge as part of our Shakespeare Challenge Week. And I'm going to share some examples from work there. I'm going to share some examples of that work in a minute with you. If you'd like to join me live on air tonight, you can follow this address at the bottom here. Just type this into your web browser and you can pop up. Obviously, make sure you've got your parents' permission before you do that. Obviously, we'd love to hear your comments, and do put them in the Facebook or YouTube comments box. And we can display them just like we're displaying Miss Johnson's and the Baker families and the Doubles now. So that's all you need to do. Good afternoon from Joel and Lucia, who are tuning in. Hello, Joel and Lucia. Thank you very much for joining us today. Right then, let's see what amazing work we've got going on throughout the school. And actually, to start, we've got a bit of an announcement. Oh, it's always nice to start with an announcement on a show, isn't it? Bit of an exclusive for you all. So there are those of you that are tuning in today to Today at POW. Here is your exclusive bit of information. Hang on a second, turn that down a little bit. Right, let's try that again, shall we? POW Films presents this week, The Cutting Edge, episode 4. That's right, we've got the 4th episode of The Cutting Edge coming your way this week. We can exclusively reveal that on tonight's show. Very exciting news for us all. So do stay tuned for that over the coming days. Right then, what other things have been happening across Prince of Wales School? First things first is when staff arrived at school this morning, they found that there have been some secret artists busy at work, and they've been using their chalks on our driveway into school or our road there. Check that out. Thank you, POW key workers. We were all very touched by that message. Just thank you very much for sending that through. Always nice to see your chalk drawings in there. It's very special to be by the school there. So thanks for sharing that one. I mentioned earlier on that we've had the challenge, the Shakespeare challenge, 5 plays in 5 days been set. And today's play, hopefully you've all been able to check it out, is The Tempest. And check out this brilliant drawing by Jacob. There's Jacob's big smile there. Hello, Jacob. Great to see you. And look at this fantastic drawing that he's done, depicting the storm scene from The Tempest. You can see the island there, and you can see the storm. So thank you very much for sharing that. Always good to see. Benji's done a similar drawing as well. Thank you, Benji. Another big smile there. Great to see, Benji. And check out his drawing of the ship there, look, on a very rocky sea by the looks of it. There's a bit of lightning, I think, coming in as well. So thank you, Benji, for taking part in that. Always good to see. Other work we've had to share with us, Arlo has been super busy. Got a couple of pieces of work from Arlo this evening. And one thing he's been having to go at is a bit of sewing. And he's taken on the challenge to make himself an apron. And you can see him here using a sewing machine, look. And then as we go up through, you see his sister's there. It's just, don't know whether she's overseeing that or whether maybe Arlo's showing Ro what to do. But then look at the finished product. He's made his own apron. I think that's pretty cool. Well done for that amazing piece of work there, Arlo. Thank you so much for sharing that. There's another person who's depicted a scene from The Tempest. And if we zoom in, we can see that each of the characters, the cast from The Tempest, have been labelled up. Look, we've got Prospero the penguin, look. We've got Ariel here, look. Isn't this fantastic? Look at all of these, fantastic. We've got Antonio and Alonso and Sebastian have all been labelled up, and that's a brilliant scene to see. Thank you so much for sharing. One of our young pupils has been out for a ride today. They've gone out to Hardy's Monument for their daily exercise. And this particular pupil was really excited to go and visit Hardy's Monument because they've been learning about Hardy's Monument with Mr McBean. So to be able to go out there and be right in front of it like this, look, and check out Oscar. There he is on his bike. And then all the way up there is the top of the monument. And we all know all about Hardy's Monument. If you came along to Year 2's class assembly, which we had just before lockdown, you will remember all about Hardy's Monument. And there's Oscar, look, cycling a really big hill to get to the top. He's done a great job there. Here's another one of our bike riders, look, out and about. Superb bike riding. I think these next set of photos are from our preschoolers who have been working super hard as well. Check out this great work from preschool. Lots of fantastic learning happening across our preschool. Lots of big, happy, smiley faces, which we always love to see. And lots of people thinking about their pattern making and doing some bubbleology. Look, check the bubbles out there. Don't they look fantastic? That is fantastic bubble work. Thank you so much for sharing, and also planting of those sunflowers as well. We've had some more chalk drawings shared with us, this time by Logan and Marley. They've done a fantastic rainbow on their driveway. Look, check that out. And Marley's been doing some power mass as well, using her mega blocks as a unit of measure, I think, which is fantastic. I mentioned earlier on that Arlo's been up to loads of work. He's also been doing something quite unique. And it's not come out very clearly there. I'll have to see if I can share that better moving forward. But what I can explain what Arlo's done. Arlo and Ro have taken part in a research project with their dad where they've been looking at dandelions around Poundbury. And they've actually written that up in the style of a journal article. So I think that's something that Dad might do regularly. And they've worked with Dad to write it up, and it looks really cool. I will share that later on so that others can take part in that as well. Alex been doing some super chalk drawing. Look, he's done thank you key workers on the side of the house there. Doesn't that look fantastic? Doing lots of brilliant work in association with Mrs. Johnson's challenges around ants. He's asking people not to stand on ants or not to ride their bike over ants. Look, you can see his beautiful picture of a bike here. Wonderful to see, practicing the read, write, ink as well. Holly's been a superstar with her mathletics and has earned a mathletics award. Well done, Holly. Wonderful to see. And Flynn has been doing some brilliant work for Mrs. Johnson as well with his ant setup. Doesn't that look fantastic? And here's Rowan, look, with a fantastic picture saying that he misses us all. Lots of kisses. Look, and look at these beautiful drawings. Don't these drawings look fantastic? He has been super, super busy there. I love the monkey. Look at the monkey. He looks a bit like a cheeky monkey, if you ask me. Oh, another one of our preschoolers doing some fantastic chalk drawing work. Check these wonderful images out. Always good to see. And the Mystery Dyers have been taking part in a bit of Hollywood today, I think, combining Shakespeare with Hollywood, because they have produced for us a feature film, which is just superb, with them taking part in The Tempest. Now, I haven't got all the sections to show you because Miss White is currently away somewhere in an editing suite, putting all the different clips together, and maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll be able to show you the film put together. But here's a couple of snippets from The Tempest as abridged by the Mystery Dyer family. Do we know which characters are on the cliff tops there? Do we know what was happening in that scene? I wonder if we've been picking up on our loan from The Tempest today. And here's another scene that's been set. And I think there's some audio with this as well. This is older siblings get involved. Nice to see.
Say, here, master, watch here. Good, speak to the mariners. Full toot yearly. Or we run ourselves aground. This.
Oh, they've done really well there. Thank you very much for sharing that. Wonderful to hear that Shakespearean language, and well done for older siblings for getting involved as well. Erin's been taking part in a science experiment today. She's starting it off. I've asked if she's got a hypothesis of what she thinks might happen with these pieces of bread. She's put them inside freezer bags, and she's done different things with them. So she's wiped this one on the toilet lid. She's had dirty hands on this one. She had the microwave on this one. What else have we got? Control, no handprint on this one. So we're going to see the difference over the coming days. And Erin, I'm really looking forward to seeing that over the coming days and seeing how those pieces of bread will change. I wonder what you think will happen to those pieces of bread, those people that are watching. Ooh, let's wait and see. We've got a few messages here from people. Miss Johnson says that she's really looking forward to the next episode of Cutting Edge. Episode 4, that will be. I wonder what will be in episode 4. We had a whole host of surprises last time, so I wonder what will be there in episode 4. We'll have to tune in the coming days to see what's there. I'm looking forward to it too, Miss Johnson. It promises to be a delight. Right, who else have we got here? We've got hello from Otis. Thank you, Otis, for joining us. Wonderful to see you. Big thumbs up to you, sir, for joining us. Miss Johnson says, wow, great picture, Jacob and Benji. Good afternoon. Hello, we are watching whilst painting from the Nynham family. Oh, what are you painting, Nynham family? We'd love to know. Are you painting the house, or are you painting a picture for us today? What else? We've got a few more comments here from Miss Johnson. Says, I am impressed with the apron. Can I have one? So I don't know if Arlo's watching, but Miss Johnson would like an apron. Maybe Miss Johnson needs to email her measurements through to the Stenterford home, and we'll get one of those sorted out. Miss Johnson says, super scene of the toys doing The Tempest. And Miss Johnson says, POW learners, you are amazing. They truly are, Miss Johnson. They've done a fabulous job with day 1 of our 5 plays in 5 days challenge. And if you maybe got stuck with today's challenge, you can have a look at some of those examples that have been shared, because those are exactly the sort of things that we were looking for. We just want people to have fun with Shakespeare, to look at it in their own way, to think about what the stories might mean. There's loads of different examples out there. You don't have to use the original text. You can look at other examples. You can look at modern interpretations. We would just like to see children engaging with that classic content in new and creative ways. So we'd love to see that. Miss Johnson also says that she can't wait for the film of The Tempest. Prospero, played by Buzz Lightyear. Feels totally inspired. I totally agree. I think Buzz is wow cast in that role. Fantastic to see. It's always lovely to read your comments and to see what you got up to. I think we're going to finish today's show with a bit of a song. Do let me know if you're joining in with a spot of dancing. It's always good to know. Here's our song to finish. Oh, hang a minute. Oh, they've been painting on tinfoil. I think that's the Nynham family. Commenting as a Prince of Wales school, but I think that's the Nynham family. We have been painting on tinfoil. Great fun. Oh, that sounds wonderful fun. Right then, spot of music, one thinks. Here we go. One I think you'll know. Let me know if you're going to sing along.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changing the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. A deep sea diving round the clock, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We got two in the front, two in the back, sailing along, don't look back. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone.
This has been today at POW. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:30, for our next broadcast. Good morning, POW. If you've not checked our water fight video out yet, go onto YouTube, search the Prince of Wales School, check out the latest videos. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9:30.